And we have a question from a listener. They ask, I am a US citizen and a member of the LGBTQI community. With the new administration's binary approach, can I explore immigration options in Canada?
Thank you for that question. And yes, that is an absolutely great question that we receive on routine basis now. And we do get a lot of calls from our listeners who belong to LGBTQI community and where they feel that their rights are getting infringed in the US post-Trump administration signing executive order with a binary approach. But now in Canada, we continue to have the same approach that we've been holding for the longest time. We welcome LGBTQI community and in an equitable and inclusive manner. We still hold on to our principles of diversity, equity and inclusion. But having said that, Vijaya, for a US citizen who is also a member of LGBTQI community, we have visa options available that are available to any other foreign workers looking to come in Canada. And just a few of these options which are one is if your occupation falls under the list of professionals in CUSMA, which is Canada, US, Mexico Trade Agreement, then and you also have a pre-arranged employment in Canada, you can avail the opportunity to apply for a work permit under CUSMA Treaty Agreement. If your employer has an affiliated offices in branch or subsidiaries in Canada, then you could be applying for intra-company transfer to Canada in a managerial, executive or specialized knowledge positions. If you are a US citizen and between the age group of 18 and 35 years, you could be working under International Experience Canada, where we in Canada encourage more and more they are usually students under these age group or anyone who's looking to explore more options. This is the time. And again, as we mentioned, LGBTQI community members are not stopped from applying from any of these visa options. And this is another option that if you have a family member in Canada who does not have any living member, which is their spouse, parents, children, siblings, stepchild, etc., then they could sponsor you under a Lonely Canadian program. And so this is also a program that's available, and if you feel that it's time for you to move to Canada, then you could be looking for any such relative that you have and they are ready to sponsor you. And this will be a path for permanent residency for them. And having said that, if you also have your common law partner in Canada, this is the time that you want to solidify. In Canada, we believe in marriage if you are married, and marriage is defined as a legal union between two people. So if you are into one of these, if you are a member of LGBTQI community, then of course you have your common law partner who is in Canada or a married or you're already into a married relationship, then you may want to go further on a spousal application, and this will be a path for permanent residency. And one of these options that I'm going to throw in there is also asylum. If you consider that you're looking to file an asylum in Canada and you are a member again of this community, then you could be filing asylum, where in Canada we define asylum where there is a well-founded fear of persecution based on your membership in a particular social group, which includes LGBTQI. So there are few options that are available, and if you are looking to explore them, of course we can go through with you and draw a strategy. This could be something very temporary for you to be in Canada, or this could turn out permanent, because some of my clients are looking for a short-term strategy to be in Canada for next 4 years maybe, and some, if you want to of course transfer that your temporary stay into permanent, there could be options that we could always look for.